Curtis Selby's time, breaking down the stories every view will unwind. From left to right we'll see the light. It's balance we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis Selby talking straight, let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby, the combos you need. The combos you need. Eggs out with the cheerful whistle and guitar riff. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby, the convo's unique. Curtis Selby talking it straight, let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby, the combos you need. The combos you need. The combos you need.
Hail and well met, everybody. It is I, Curtis Selby, your tired midnight blogger while blogs, in this case at 9:24 p.m. And I'm here with resident Dark Shadows expert, PvP. How the heck you doing, sir?
Well, actually, it's been kind of a weird weekend. It kind of screwed everything up, but it's like that's not uncommon. I went on to Cosme, but my Rhino is not showing up for some reason.
Here.
I'm in your room, but my avatar is absent.
Are you anonymous Rhino, or
I should be, but I don't see myself.
I see you. So hopefully
Okay.
that is good.
Hopefully it's just a glitch, because I know sometimes Cosme has lots of glitches.
Likes to do glitchy thingies sometimes. It really does.
Yeah, well, it looks like there's a couple other people maybe in there. I can see tiny avatars, but I don't see anybody.
Accounting Sheep and
I don't even see your Billy Idol avatar, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, here.
That's weird.
I don't know if that helps or not.
I do have the episode. It looks like it's on my screen here, though. So
okay.
I guess
so we can watch it.
Working, so whatever.
Right on. Well, let's say hello to everyone in the chat. We've got a hopping chat going tonight.
Hopping.
Hop, hop, hop. Like John Potterero sharing the vampire.
Like a frog in boiling water.
I think I am the frog in boiling water. Accounting Sheep is saying ahoy again. Not My Movie Channel is saying Scooby-Dooby-Doo. And hello to everyone else. And Boomer logged in with the wrong ID. Back in a bit. And then he's back. And that mistake gets you 2 likes, Curtis. Mwah! Was wondering why you didn't show up in my subscription list. And he'll be right back. He needs food. And smash that like button, Nemesis of Eden. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. Cosme link should be pinned to the top of the chat, hopefully. And if it's not, hold on. Let me try this again. YouTube likes to do interesting things sometimes. Please join us in Cosme. In Cosme. All right. And there we go. There we go. Now it should be pinned to the top of the chat. And then we've got Accounting Sheep who gave a $5 super chat. God bless you, sir. Awesome sauce. DJ Play Nice is here stopping by to say hi and leave a like and have fun.
I would say to DJ, hi, DJ.
Boy, DJ. Oh, y'all be safe. Have fun.
I
Take care.
tried to go lower, but I don't think I physically can.
And rock. And
Rock.
Sci-Fi Sith Dan. Hello there. Hello to all.
Hey, Dan, you're the man.
So, when last we left off, there was marriage drama going on with the matriarch, and Barnabas Collins was seducing, hypnotizing Maggie to make her think that she was Josette, and all kinds of dramatic things was going on. So,
well, they did have the party and the seance, I believe, at the end of it.
They did. I picked some episodes and made sure that they are all Barnabas Collins episodes. There's actually a lot of episodes that just pertain to that marriage, but I'm skipping those for now.
Yeah, that's I mean, as much as I think Dark Shadows is a classic show, but being a soap opera, there are a number of episodes that aren't exactly critical to watch, if that makes any sense.
I hear you.
You know, they're like background filler, a lot of them, right? Because soap operas, they could take 3 months to tell a storyline, and maybe a quarter of the episodes could actually matter, and the rest is like, oh, let's go have a coffee at the restaurant. Oh, let's go have a beer at the Blue Whale. It's like yada yada yada, right? So yeah.
And Accounting Sheep is saying, "Is that your horn, or are you just happy to see me?"
I don't have the horn tonight because it's not showing my horn.
Drat. Well, anyway.
I think it actually got my character perfectly correct though with the horn. People have accused me of being a horn dog. So.
Well, I think I will hit play unless you have some comments. In five,
let's get this show on the road there, Curtis.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's
Lunchtime.
play. Hey, it's Victoria Winters. Phantom Boomer didn't bring enough food for us all.
Damn.
And Kapla, Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Glory to you and your house. He's back. Had to go say hello to Raquel and then tried to tape glasses together.
Get in the Cosme watch with us there, Gorilla. You need to watch some classic TV, buddy.
Let me know how the sound is.
Seems okay so far.
Okay. Poor Willie. Great Caesar's ghost.
Would you say Willie is the definition of a tortured soul? Poor Willie. I keep thinking, free Willie, free Willie.
Sorry, guys. Phantom Boomer, free your Willie. Yeah, she's a ghost. I don't know if Maggie ever figured that out or not. Yeah, just like Ash, I would forget the words. Liz says this show needs more lesbian vampires.
Oh, you picked up on that too, did you? That's kind of creeping me out a bit.
Sarah, Sarah, storms are brewing in your eyes. Barnabas. Ooh, we might need to do a watch party of that. Klaatu, Barata. There, I said the words. I said the words. Pick up sticks. Yeah, the Evil Dead trilogy is great. Yeah, the first one was pure horror. By the third one, it's a comedy, but it's so funny. Mate with Curtis Selby. Yeah, 3 is my favorite. It's one of the few times I prefer the sequels to the first one. An Army of Darkness watch party would be fun. Yeah, it was the first one I saw too. It was the only one I saw on the big screen. The series I found out about during COVID or a little bit before COVID. I was sick before the rest of the world was sick. So I was doing very little but watching television. I came across the Army of Darkness series or the Ash versus the Evil Dead. It was so fun. It seems they've opened a Buddhist monastery nearby. Oh wow! A channel showed the movies and repeated the films a few times a week. Wow. So you came in halfway through. As soon as you saw the skeleton stop motion tribute to Harryhausen, you were sold. I get that. There he was, just a walking in the dungeon singing. Anyway, she found the secret door. Is Barnabas Collins' plans foiled? He watched the entire film 2 days later, went back and watched the first two. Wake up, Maggie, I think I've got something to slay you. Has Barnabas Collins' evil plan been foiled? And he needs to clean his dungeons. Maggie May is a classic. Yeah, I love that song. Took me away from home 'cause you didn't want to be alone. I would like to thank my mama and Elvis for this Oscar. Yeah, I know. I want good Barnabas back too. I think it's going to be a few episodes though. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Drama. All right. There's the first episode.
Hmm.
Let me consult my chart here. No, those are job applications. 260. Yeah, it quits doing every other episode and it becomes like every fourth or fifth, which makes me wonder what the heck were they smoking, but you know, it is what it is. 260. There we go. And I don't wear bras. The will the wedding happen? Will the evil blackmailers come out supreme? I'm going to drink more of our sherry, I see. You know, I understand PvP, why you resisted starting with the first 209. I do think when we're done with the Barnabas Collins episodes, we should go back, if there's any interest at all, and watch from episode one till the end. You know what? I think I'll put up a poll if I'm smart enough to do one. Would you watch Dark Shadows from episode 1 or be too bored? Yes, no. I hope I picked the right one. And I put up a poll. Would you watch Dark Shadows from episode 1 or be too bored? I have yes, no, if it is interesting, and I like turtles. Yeah, I do understand. I do understand your thinking. I'm not trying to change the format. I'm just trying to get a feel for what the audience thinks. Because I mean, right now my plan is to watch till you and I are satisfied, and then if there's interest, to start over on episode 1. He no longer joins the Waltons. Oh, I'm so sorry. And if they aren't in the streamer panel, what's the point? Yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm polling the people that are here because these are the people who will make or break that's the next streams. Hopefully, we build an audience, but at the very least, we've got these people. And he's left the Gorilla Cigar Lounges. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew what was going on. I understand. I'm sorry. Yeah, Phantom Boomer. I don't know why, but there's some shifts and rumbles, and people are changing, and I don't know why. I I know I'm changing too, but yes, Phantom, I would concur with that conclusion. And don't worry, I'm not going to say everything that you're saying, but let's just say that y'all are still in my prayers, at least for now. Yeah, I've had only run-ins with one of those people, and that's enough. I don't want any more. Yeah, yeah. All we can do is just do the best we can, and if he comes back, he comes back. He's welcome on my channel still. Those other people are not, but Mikey's welcome here anytime. So what happened to Maggie? I mean, I've tried to pick episodes with Barnabas specifically, but it seems like somehow I missed what happened to Maggie. But I know it's not as cut and dried as it seems because the two other episodes I picked, I know that things aren't quite what they seem right now. Yeah, Phantom, I get that too. It's hard to everyone's schedules overlap so much, and I try so hard to be as supportive as I can of as many people as I can, but I try to prioritize like the people who support me the most. I feel like I should support them back. Yeah, all of my schedule sucks anymore. I'm grateful for the job. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the job. But to be honestly true, if I just sat around on unemployment and got fat and drunk, I could just scream whenever I wanted. Darn real life. Agreed. I'm happy to be partially employed. It would be nice if I could find something where I could get actually and totally off of unemployment and still support myself. But Phantom Boomer, I have a major project going on here at home. I've been close to being late to my own movies sometimes. I have to set an alarm to remind me. I can understand that. Life makes streaming difficult. It's it's not as easy as it looks when you're watching in. Don't get me wrong, it's not as hard as like working at Walmart for 7 years, but it's harder than it looks, but it's more rewarding too. Luke Kirk will run something if it looks like I'm tardy. When 20 somethings don't work and expect to be supported by my taxes, I say, F off. The two story threads mixed together here. Lucky Hurt. Oh, Elizabeth, I long to see your pretty face. And PvP has lost count of the healthy youngsters asking if they can spare a dollar. Yeah, I don't carry cash anymore. I carry a little bit, but I almost never give any out. On a very, very rare occasion, if it just looks like honest people down on their luck, I'll give a dollar or two. But 9 times out of 10, I don't give anything. Phantom Boomer hasn't ridden his bike in so long the battery was dead today. Not been shooting even longer, working harder in retirement than when I was working. Hey, it's the ghost girl. And yeah, it's true, PvP. I know I've been whining about not getting SNAP, but I still do get help, so I'm grateful for that. I think it's ridiculous that I can't get SNAP, but I am grateful for the help that I get, so it keeps me going. While I am a right winger, I'm not a believer in getting rid of the whole safety net. I think that's ridiculous. Um, PvP, we have the Community Resource Center and Sally Ann. I don't know what that is. Oh, the Salvation Army. Got it. Got it. Phantom Boomer is in favor of a safety net. Trouble is, government mismanages everything they do. They do. I'm sorry, but they do. Ronald Reagan pointed out in the 60s that the same money that was going to young people for certain benefits, the money that was being taxed was enough to send them to Harvard. Are you being annoyed by the ghost girl? Well, come to Ghostbusters and we'll fix that right up. Accounting sheep. The ghost needs to go back to the acting school. She's probably a better actor than I was at that time, but yeah. Ooh, that's what I should have put in the poll. Willie should stake Barnabas, yes or no? Man, no. Only because I want him to fix the Collins family problem. And then if he doesn't turn good pretty soon, then stake him. And yes, PvP, no, because Barnabas is driving the story. Yeah, he's not the only interesting element, but he is the most interesting element. Yeah, Fred is a great. There actually are a lot of good actors in this, but Fred is head and shoulders the best actor in this show. I'm not saying the other actors are bad because they're really not. For a soap opera, they've actually got pretty good actors. This guy's actually pretty good. The cast is generally very good. Oh, I agree. The kids are the only annoying ones. That and that biker wannabe guy, but David can be annoying, yeah. He's not always annoying. For a kid actor, he's not bad, but yeah, I've skipped quite a few episodes by this point. I tried hard to be sure that the episodes I picked have Barnabas in them. You're not intimidated by Barnabas? You're either a fool or crazy. I'm intimidated by Barnabas. I mean, crap. I challenge you to find a soap opera since this time that has used the term "you're being very elliptic." Complete obedience. Yeah, the Dark Shadows writers had a lot more depth than a lot of soap opera writers. I've actually been fairly impressed with the writing. It's not perfect. It is still soap opera-ish, but it's a lot better than most soap opera writing. I saved money at 6% interest over 200 years. Bite me. Phantom Boomer, oh hell, that's Russell Crowe playing Goering in Nuremberg? I might actually go to the theater for that one. Holy crap. Yeah. PvP doesn't generally like soaps. Most are just love-hate romances. Yeah, there's a few exceptions. I liked for a while I liked Dynasty. For a while I liked Dallas. And I cannot remember, but there was one soap opera in the mid 80s where this cult leader was seducing all the hot chicks on the show. Of course, I was a teenager. I was all about that one. And that's been about it. This is literally the fourth soap opera I've ever liked. The Jim Jones Chronicles. No, but I could definitely see the influence. Spooky. You know, in D&D, ghosts are actually more powerful than the average vampire. But then Barnabas is more powerful than the average vampire. So, should Willie rebel? Yeah, he should. Just not stake the guy. All right, let me consult. 363. 363. Or, sorry, 263. I can read, I promise. And sadly, not a Curtis Selby production. Oh, and the poll is showing 50% of you would watch Dark Shadows from episode 1. 17% say no. 33% say I like turtles. Yeah, imagine that. She's a affianced to a crazy what do you call it? I'm having a senior moment. Anyway, bad person. And it's driving her crazy. I'd rather die than be married to Curtis Selby. Sad thing is, I'm getting to that age where I'd probably marry her for love and not for money. Barnabas. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I will keep that under advisement. Is he going to kill her or save
Oh!
her? What's going to happen? Is Barnabas good or bad? I don't know why that's important, but
What the fuck?
I don't know.
So I guess the regular actor was
Well,
unavailable that week.
the marriage is getting very close, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because I couldn't find Barnabas in the episode with the wedding.
Ah!
So at least for now, we're going to skip it. But the wedding episode looks like it's, other than not having Barnabas, is really good.
Well, it's unusual to see her going to commit suicide.
He's still good enough that he doesn't want another Collins to commit suicide. So he's not perfectly evil.
Now, the thing is, she's the matriarch of the family, right?
Yeah, it would be a bad, bad thing for the family if she committed suicide.
Well, she's like the center of the family. Like,
Yep.
even the early episodes, she's like the top dog, right? Basically. Which is
Oh
another reason I
yeah.
love this
If
show is
through
because they
all,
made a female, they made a woman the top character in
yes,
the series,
yeah,
right?
but they didn't have powerful women back before 1990. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
Emma Peel never existed, right, Curtis?
exactly. Emma Peel was kick ass.
I love him. Well, that's why I'm doing. There's a guy called Hatful Reactions. He's a weird dude. He wears a pink wig and he's a weird guy, but he's doing great reactions to the Avengers right now. He
That's
just posted another one yesterday,
cool.
which I haven't watched yet, and he's okay. He's eccentric as fuck, but he's really intelligent, and he actually watches the episode and gives it a review at the end, which is generally pretty spot on. You know, if he says this is a great one, or if he says this one's kind of like got some plot point holes here, and he points them out, and it's like, yeah, you got it, dude. So, actually, I'm gonna find his stream and I'll post you a link
Okay.
there, Curtis.
Okay. Connie Cleary is here. Hail chat. Sorry I'm late. Was on a panel and getting settled on your channel and Big Al's. Yeah, I knew you'd probably be bouncing around between the two. And if I get done in time, I will at least watch the ending of Big Al's. But I'm not going to rush either. And Kevin, Theme Park Adventures. Howdy, howdy. God bless you, and I hope you are doing well. Yeah, he's not perfectly evil. He does have some good in him. A hint of good Barnabas is coming back.
Okay, I posted it here. I don't know. Maybe I should
Okay.
post it. I should probably post it in the streamer because just to make sure it works.
Okay. I'm going to subscribe to them.
Yeah, he's a hat full of reactions.
And
And
have I made you a?
anyway, I'll post that here. What the hell? I'll go ahead
I
and post it
think I've
in the
made you a.
public chat. Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay.
You made me a what?
Have I? I've made you a mod, haven't I? Yes, I have.
I
Good.
do
Good.
believe
Good.
so.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
I just posted in your YouTube. So yes, I am a
There
mod.
we go. There we go. Excellent.
I am a mod. There should be a theme song. I'm a mod and I like it. I am a mod and I'm cool. I'm a mod and somebody loves me. I am a mod. I don't know. That's Gorilla's job. Hey, Gorilla, get a song. Well,
I like
Gorilla's
it.
probably
I
sleeping by
like it.
now, but yeah, Hatful is okay. I gotta warn you, this is a guy that wears a pink wig, and he's kind of
I
eccentric,
see.
but
That's okay.
he's really smart. He's actually a very intelligent dude, and well, I think he's a dude. I'm not even sure if he's a dude in the world right now. I think
Yeah.
he's a
And
dude.
I
Uh,
really don't even care if he's
I
got
don't care
something
either.
to say. Then I'll listen to him.
That's
You
why I
know.
subbed and have been watching him for ages and ages because he's not only doing Avengers, he's doing Danger Man, Space in '99. He actually did The Prisoner a while back, which not many people are doing The Prisoner, right?
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
oh, he's very cool.
I
He knows
love.
his
I want
shit.
to. I've only watched one episode, but nice.
Oh God, you got to watch The Prisoner.
That's
We should do
fantastic.
watch parties of The Prisoner. I've seen there's only like 17 episodes. I've seen them all
Man,
probably repeated times. And yeah, that show is insanely good. I know the scary thing
please
about The
remind
Prisoner,
me because
Curtis.
I will forget.
Yeah, I'll maybe send
Yeah.
you something in the Facebook. Prisoner
Okay.
is one of those
Okay.
60
Sounds
shows that
good.
it was so far ahead of its time. Thing is, it only did like 17 episodes, and the reason was uh, the guy running it. Oh God, what's his name? Oh fuck, I'm forgetting his name. Daniel McGowan. Uh, he didn't even want to do 17. He wanted to quit like after 11 episodes, and the network
Oh,
was saying,
really?
well, the network is saying, hey, this has got such good ratings, you got to give us more. And he was like, oh fuck, okay, I'll give you half a dozen more episodes or
Production
whatever.
value.
Well, yeah, he wanted to quit when he was on top, right? When the stories were good, and then he had to stretch it out.
What was wrong with
And
them?
with the network guys, well, I think they were just greedy. Anyway, even though that said, the remaining
I've only
episodes are
watched the
still
first
great.
2 episodes, but they're great.
Arrival is the first one. That's really good. And yeah, it's such a good show. We need to watch those, Curtis, one of these days. Anyway, though, check out Hatfill. He does good reviews.
Well, maybe when
I
I'm
would just,
done with Moonlight.
yeah, I would say eventually check out his Avengers streams have been good because he's really gotten into Emma and Steed. He's really enjoying their
Yeah,
camaraderie. He gets it. He's the guy that gets
Charmed, Space
gets the two of them, right?
1999.
So, oh yeah, he's doing a lot of shows. Anyway, let's go. I'll shut the fuck up
Cool.
and go back to Dark Shadows now.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but no, I think I sent you enough links to you can probably find it on your own and
You
you can
did.
check it out.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure.
If you see a guy in a purple wig, you're probably on the right channel. Oh boy.
But she's not a 200-year-old vampire.
I think Barnabas is starting to push the boundaries here.
Yeah, he's definitely leaning back toward good.
But the thing is,
Although,
if you talk shit long enough, people will start to push back, right?
true. Well, between heaven and hell, I don't think anything's perfectly good or perfectly bad.
Yeah. Well, if I have to make a choice, I'll go with heaven, personally.
Right?
The thing is, I decided to accept Christianity not too many months ago because I figured, why not? What have I got to lose by accepting Christ? I got nothing to lose, right? It's not like they're asking you to buy a car or something. It's like, hey, buy a car and get invited to be one of the Christ disciples. It's like, no, no, no.
Well,
You just have to
you
say, I
know,
accept Christ in my life, and that's all you have to do.
I've kind of gone back and forth on it, but
Oh yeah.
at this point in my life, I'm not
I've
a fundamentalist, but I think that Christ is probably the most important, the closest person to God that we've ever seen in history. So, um, I accepted him years ago, and like I say, I've had a weird life, so I've kind of gone back and forth. But I think of all the decisions I've ever made, probably the best one I made was to accept Christ. And that doesn't mean I'm perfect or a saint or
uh,
anything like that.
the
But
thing that you know what gets me is the people that say, "Oh, you accepted Christ, so you're an idiot, you're a moron, you're a dumbass." It's like, no, I just said I accept Jesus in my life. That doesn't make me a fucking moron.
well, no, I don't think that at all.
But
I
I mean,
think
so many people say that, right, Curtis? They do.
I
They
know
they
they
like to
do. I
deride
know they
people
do.
that accept him. Like, fuck, who cares? What is it? I bet there's some people in the stream tonight early on Gorilla they would like rip our asses off
I don't
for
know
what
about
we're just
that.
talking about, right?
I doubt there's many people in the chat right now who would rip us for
No,
that. They
nobody
may not
now.
be Christians, but you know.
No, I'm saying in the Gorilla stream earlier, there was people in the chat that would probably argue with us about
Well,
that.
yeah, you have a point. Have you read any of the works of C.S. Lewis?
I'm familiar with C.S. Lewis, but I must admit I'm a bad reader
That's
and have
okay.
not read as much as I should. I did read early in my life. I read stuff like, well, let's see, Moby Dick. What was the one with the witch
Oh, I
trials?
loved Moby Dick. And you say you read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
No, no, no. It was what was the one? Oh fuck.
That's
There
okay.
was the one where there was the remember they had the trials, the witch trials in Salem.
Oh,
That was a great book. I remember
I
reading
read
that.
one about the Salem witch trials. It was
Yeah,
really
there's
good.
a novel, but I can't remember the title of it, unfortunately. But I read that novel, and that scared the shit out of me because, you read that and you think, man, there's kind of a lot of uh, well, it was written during the 50s too, right? Uh,
50s, I think so. I think so.
and I
If
think
it's
there's
the book I'm thinking of.
yeah, I think there's an underlying current of communist takeover in that. Like, I'm not saying it, but I think there is, and I think that book still rings very true today, actually, when I think about it. It's very good. I wish I could remember the damn name. shit. Sorry.
It's one of my strengths and one of my weaknesses. I'm very much a bookish person.
Yeah, and the other one I read was what's the one of the guy that was killed in England way back when? Oh shit.
Tyndale? Was it Tyndale?
No, it was.
No.
I think he was a church leader, and they killed him. Shit. Damn flies are flying around me. God, I hate these goddamn things.
There were several British martyrs. I can't remember all their names.
Oh,
I
was it a man to remember or something like that? A man to something something.
mm, I don't know that title, so
Yeah, that was a really good novel.
have
So
you
I'm
ever
not.
read Fox's Book of Martyrs?
No, that's my problem. I've read some novels, but I'm overall I think I'm pretty much illiterate because I'm lazy.
Nah.
I'm not a big. I'm not. Well, I'm not a big reader.
Well,
No,
your strength is artistic, whereas mine is kind of wordy, and that doesn't necessarily mean one's better than the other. It's just a matter of strengths and weaknesses.
I am
Um,
pissed off though because I've read these novels and I can't, other than Moby Dick, I can't remember the fucking names of them, and it pisses me off because these are good novels. And I would
there,
recommend them to everybody if I could just remember the damn titles.
there's so
Oh,
many
man,
good books
A
out
Man
there.
for All Seasons. A Man for All Seasons.
Oh, I haven't read that one.
Oh
I haven't
God,
read that one.
that's a great book. You got to read
I'm
that.
gonna
It's
write it
great.
down. A Man for All
It's an
Seasons.
example of how people in power take a good, honest man and murder him
Um,
because he ends up being executed at the end of the book, and it's heartbreaking, but it's really good.
so it's kind of like the Green Mile, basically.
I haven't seen, once again, I haven't seen that. There's so many movies I haven't seen, but yeah, it could be. It could be taking a cue from that book.
Well, I would assume that Stephen King probably took a cue from the other because it's a
Well,
lot newer book and movie than
yeah,
A
I think
Man for All
Stephen King
Seasons.
probably stole a lot of stuff from a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a Stephen King fan, by the way. I got to say, Curtis. I just want to
that's
put that out
okay.
there.
I've only recently become kind of a fan of his. His politics are bullshit,
His politics
but
are excrement in my mind.
yes, I agree. But his writing is actually, I think, pretty good if you're able to ignore his shitty politics.
I'm always, I guess I'm biased because I've seen the movies, and
I get
a
it.
lot of the movies seem very one-dimensional to me. What I've seen, like Pet Cemetery and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, you're not
go home,
wrong.
go home. Maybe it's bad adaptations, but you know what pisses me off is like when Stanley Kubrick did The Shining. I thought that was that's probably my favorite horror film of all time. Uh, I really, really liked that film, and I saw it in the theater like 3 times when it came out. That's how ancient I am. Uh, I saw it in like what 81 or whenever the fuck it came out, and
Nice.
I love that movie on a big screen.
I've still
You
not
got to see it
seen
on a
it.
big screen.
I need to see it someday.
You've never seen it?
I've never seen it.
Oh,
Never have.
fuck. We gotta watch it, Curtis. Write that down right now. Write that down, you bastard. Write it now, right on your list.
I'm writing it down. I'm writing it
Shining,
down.
shining, shining. PvP says shining or fuck you. Put that notation in there. My God, it's one of the great horror movies of all time, man.
I have heard really good things about
It's
it.
it's scary. Well, it's one of Jack Nicholson's greatest films because he goes from a rational, reasonable man at the beginning to a totally deranged lunatic at the end of the film.
which is scary as shit, really.
Well, Jack Nicholson putting an axe through a locked door. If that doesn't scare the fuck out of you, I don't know what the hell will.
Here's Johnny.
It's Johnny. Everybody knows that, even if they've never seen the movie, right? They know they hear.
No,
Johnny
I've never
shit.
seen the movie, but I know that meme.
Yeah. And by the way, that was totally improvised.
Was it?
That was not in the script.
Oh, that's cool.
Was a Carson fan, and he just decided to do the "Here's Johnny" off the top of his head. Was not in the script.
Oh, I think I let it keep going when I shouldn't have. Or no, I guess I need to get to the next episode. All
Are
right.
we down to episode 4? I'm guessing.
I think so.
Okay.
Let me get here. 263.
Ugh.
270 is the next one.
Man, we're really skipping them, aren't we?
Well,
Holy
because
shit.
there's so many that don't have him in it. For a long time, they were having him in every other episode.
Yeah, when he first escaped the coffin, he was in all the time. Oh, link has expired. Oh,
Man,
lovely.
we'll get it figured out. Start from the beginning. And this will be the last episode, and then I'm going to crash and burn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about soaps is you can have so many filler episodes for weeks and weeks. It's like, oh, man.
So let me share a little bit of what happened. He tried to get married to Elizabeth, and that went over like a lead balloon.
Like a Led Zeppelin?
Yes, sir. And now
I'd actually rather listen to Led Zeppelin than watch some of these later.
Now he's trying to, well, I don't know what he's trying to do, but we'll see.
Barnabas, I love it when the candles are burning because they look so fucking weird on the video.
Yes. I know it was probably a flaw of their filming, but I actually like the look.
I think it's a limitation to video. I just don't think video could quite handle that, but
well, the video they could afford couldn't.
Well, I do agree though that there's something atmospheric about it anyway.
It is. It is. I'm sure that's not what they meant to do. I saw so Dan Curtis did a version of Dracula starring Jack Palance, and I think it's really good.
Is there you got a link to that? Wow.
But I think that this show is actually better myself.
I wouldn't mind seeing Palance as Dracula though. That would
Jack
be fun.
Palance makes an amazingly good Dracula.
The last great Academy Awards was when Jack Palance did the push-ups. You remember that one?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said. What was that about
when
Jack
Palance did push-ups on the Oscars?
Oh yes.
That was like 40 years ago, but that was the last time I actually gave a fuck about watching it. He
was tough. Hail Tim, welcome.
Back in the day when actors had, remember Ricardo and Ratha Khan with those biceps, and I got so sick. It's like, oh, it's a chest piece. It's a facade. It's like a rubber thing. It's like, no. It's just the real man working out fucking 10 hours a day to keep his chest in shape for his movie.
Right.
Anyway.
Hi, Real Wade Nation, and hi at FKHC 2005, who we sometimes refer to as Tim.
Hail to you.
Drag me to Golden Corral. Oh damn! Now I'm hungry.
I went to Jenny's last night. Denny's kind of sucks now. They were much better.
They were so good 30 years ago, 25
Even 10 years
ago.
when I took my mom there before she passed away. They were
Uh,
still pretty good, but man, I've been there I went there for Thanksgiving. The turkey dinner. I think they probably, it was a precursor to the ostrich slaughter that happened the other day. They must have slaughtered something because they shredded I was expecting slices of turkey, right? Oh no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was all slop shredded up on my plate, like shredded turkey.
Oh man.
And the stuffing was horrible. The Brussels, the veggies, I think they had broccoli. I ate a bit of that. That was horrible. Uh, and then they had the gravy on mashed potatoes and gravy. You think there's no way in hell you can fuck that up, right? Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, how do you
They
mess
they
that up?
they fucked it up totally. The mashed potatoes were more like disintegrated potatoes because they weren't mashed, they were like dissolved. And the gravy on top of them was, you ever got that store bought, you open a package to make gravy and it's way too salty?
Yeah.
I believe that's exactly what they did because I'm thinking there's no way in hell that any cook in the back room cooked this slop. I ate about half of it and then I couldn't do it anymore. It was all horrible. Everything was horrible. There was no taste to it. It was salty. And I ate about half. The only good thing was the salad. They brought a good salad before the main meal, and I ate
Tim
95% of that. The salad was great.
Tim shared a meme of Jack Palance doing the one arm push up on the Oscars. That's fantastic.
Jack was great. That was the last Oscars I really, really, really loved.
Yeah, I can't think. Maybe the one where The Return of the King got Best Picture, but since then it's been dead to me.
I haven't
Since
watched
then,
Oscars in like 30 years because
it's
well,
been
one thing,
15 or more. Yeah,
if they didn't keep awarding crappy movies, I might watch it. But it's like, what's the point, right?
yeah. Well, that's just it. They don't reward the best movie anymore. They reward the best movie that fits their DEI bullshit.
It's all about the agenda now.
Yep, and I'm tired of their agenda. I don't want their agenda. I want a beautiful art form.
You know
Fuck
what I would like?
politics.
I would like a naked presenter with big tits to come out and do best picture. Okay, I know that's crude.
That might bring me back, but I doubt it.
Yeah, even that, even if they had a whole school of naked chicks dancing around for the musical number, I probably still wouldn't watch it. Yeah, it gets to the point where nothing will bring you back, right? Oh, good God.
Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, the marriage fell through. It didn't
What
work
fell through?
out.
What fell through? I missed that because had the episode turned up. What was that? What fell through? Curtis?
What's that?
You said something fell through, but
The
the episode was
marriage.
cut out.
The blackmailer didn't get to marry Elizabeth.
Oh, that's good.
Tim says with it being more than 5 pictures being nominated for Best Picture, it gives films no one saw Best Picture. Yep.
Yeah, most of the movies in the last 10 years have been shit. Um, what was the one movie I think was it No Country for Old Men that won the Best
I've
Picture?
heard that's really good. Yeah.
I hate that fucking movie with a
Oh,
passion.
well, never mind. Sorry.
I I watched it and I was like, what the fuck is this? Actually, I would love to do a watch party because maybe I was totally wrong, but I just found so many inconsistencies in that film.
Uh,
And you know what? To me, that movie glorified well, okay. we have a serial killer. You know how he kills people? He flips a fucking coin.
Oh no.
He goes, hi there, Mr. Gas Station Attendant, flips a coin. If it's one thing you'll live, it's the opposite of the coin. He will shoot you. That was
Wow.
basically the centerpiece of the film. I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck about a character that makes his decisions on flipping a coin. This is a serial killer that takes no responsibility for his actions. I do not approve of that. And the worst part was all the cops in the movie, even up to the last scene, are made to look like completely useless morons.
Oh
And
no.
man, that movie really makes me mad. You know what's sad? So most people seem to love that movie, and I'm in the minority. And people go, "What the fuck?" You know, they criticize me for saying this is crap, and I've taken so much flack over posting that this is a garbage movie. But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to stick by my opinion. I would love to do a watch party someday. Maybe I'm wrong, Curtis. Maybe I misinterpreted it.
I
I would
have
love
no idea.
I would love to do a watch party and get your opinion because I think you might. Maybe you'll set me straight, or you'll confirm
I'm
what I
probably not
think I
going to
thought.
write it down right now. I've got so many films written
Oh,
down.
yeah,
So many.
it's not anything I need to watch soon because I don't like it anyway.
I'm hoping this is the episode where Barnabas Collins solves the problem. I haven't watched the whole thing, so
No idea.
oh, Tim, the Phantom Boomer is showing the Wild Geese 6 p.m. Pacific this Monday. Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips is recording film one of gameplay. And yes, you'll see me tomorrow after work. Herc 130, welcome, welcome.
Isn't Gorilla doing Rebecca the Evans Fitzgerald on Monday?
I think so. I
Could be
think
a
so.
conflict there.
Sorry. Well, Herc is asking if aren't all shadows dark, and the Phantom Boomer responds, usually.
Hey Curtis, have you heard of the Evans Fitzgerald?
I have. It's a
Yeah, it's
great
pretty
song and it's
legendary.
a sad event. Yeah,
So you've seen the music video, have you?
I have. I've heard the song and seen a video about it. Yes, yes.
Probably one of his best songs.
It's
There.
pretty good.
Well, it tells the whole story, and even the people in Minnesota or whatever, actually, they rang the bell the day he died. They actually rang the bell the day he died to commemorate his song.
Wow.
Because yeah, if he had not written that song, I don't think it would have been remembered today.
So do you think he's not perfectly bad?
Well,
No. He's more evil than Barnabas, maybe.
I think
He just doesn't have the power.
thing with soap operas, good and evil are often in the gray area, right?
Right.
Because the character can be a complete dick and then turn into a hero in a couple episodes later. So
Right.
I've had people that were in education. What's your price?
Everything comes with a price.
What's your price, baby? Jeez, you sounds like a pimp. Something
What have we
through
got
your hat.
here? Oh, the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yep. Great song.
Yeah, that's a pretty good video with I think his song on it. So you know, I had a chance to see him about 5 or 6 years ago
Oh,
on his last
yeah?
tour, and I couldn't afford the tickets because I was unemployed then. So
Oh, I hate that.
I missed the chance, and then a couple of years later, he croaked, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Tim says his parents were living in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan near Sault Ste. Marie at the Air Force Base there. They remember that storm. He thinks his dad was on alert then, so if it was when it hit the fan, the B-52Hs would have taken off in the storm. Wow.
Yeah, the amazing thing is, if he hadn't made that song, nobody would have remembered it now.
I wouldn't. I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't either.
remember it.
I would never have fucking known it existed. The thing is, though, it's such a profoundly good song.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm a big fan of Gordon Lightfoot anyway. I think Gordon Lightfoot. If you don't know Gordon Lightfoot, you need to get to know Gordon Lightfoot because
He's got some good songs. I know a few of them anyway.
the thing is, Curtis, he could write long fucking crap like this. You know, that would probably bore most youngsters today because it's all about history. But he also did he had popular top 30 hits like Sundown, if you
Hmm.
know, blah, 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 blah.
If you find I've been creeping round my
Your
back
back
way.
door. Yeah, yeah, your back door. Yeah, that's a great song. I love that. Like he had a lot of top 30 shit too. So yeah. Actually, I should try and post Best of Gordon on one of these days.
Yeah.
But he's gonna shove something down her throat. Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's gonna get him drunk. Two beers.
Yeah, that was a very infamous storm though. I mean, the thing is, people don't realize how big Lake Ontario and the Great Lakes are. Like, they're some of them are enormously big, right? And it's not like you get in a storm and you can just like beach the ship. It's like, no, 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 you're hundreds of miles away from shore. And if you get fucked on a fucking storm, you are fucked.
Tim has shared something he wants us to play after this episode. So something from Second City Television.
Oh god. By the way, if you would like to do the wreck of the Evans Fitzgerald backstage, I'd be happy to listen to it.
I'll do Tim's and then I'll do the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald just right here on Cosme. Then we'll call it a stream.
Sounds good. I'm still waiting for Barnabas to sink his fangs into somebody, though. Damn it!
It's got to be coming soon.
I would like if somebody would put Barnabas's best kills. If somebody would post that, I'd be like, yeah. But I have never been able to find that, so oh well. I gotta ask. You think Curtis that there'll be a point when Willie will break free?
I I don't know, but if I was writing this, there would come a time. I don't know exactly when it would happen or how it would end,
Yeah,
but there would come a time when he broke free.
I would love to see a Willie Barnabas confrontation in an episode like that. Would be fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't think Willie would come out very well from it, but
Well, it
uh,
depends. If he did it in a public place,
well, yeah, you have a
he might
point.
be able to kick his ass. You never know, right? Just saying. But I think Willie must be getting frustrated to the point of like, fuck you, Barnabas, at this point.
Yeah, well, a cute chick has something has happened to her, and I don't think I have the episode that explains that very well, but oh, this is not going to end well. No, this is not going to end well.
Fuck, are we getting the end credits? Oh, fuck, we're getting the end credits.
Yep.
Da, 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 da,
Well,
whatever.
there it is. Barnabas Collins by Fred, Willie Loomis, John Carlin, Alexandra Moltke as Victoria, Winters, etc., etc.,
Oh
etc.
my God. Why did you post that Picard image? Now I'm going to have a nightmare tonight. I
Oh
don't want to see Picard with tits.
no, no! Why? Why? Why would you do this to me? All right, let us play. SCTV.
God
Gordon
almighty.
Lightfoot sings every song ever written.
Oh, I'm sure this is a parody.
Yes, this is Canadian, so hopefully it's at least
God, the
funny.
quality is horrible.
And
That looks like that's okay. That was Van Halen crappy album.
well, let's see what they've got here.
That was Van Halen's crappiest album there. Okay. I'm thinking this is disrespectful. This is this is
Okay,
that's
we'll
an
skip
attack.
it.
That's an attack video.
We'll skip it.
Fuck you, I hate you. Gordon Lightfoot is a Canadian icon. It would be like if I put a video about George Washington where he was a toothless asshole that should die. Yeah, you wouldn't want to see that, would you? So,
Okay. Well,
fuck.
then let's play the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald,
Yeah,
and then we'll call it a stream.
well, let's watch the real song.
Yeah, let's watch the real song. Maybe. If my
It's
freaking
long, but
computer
it's
will work.
only 6
That's
minutes
okay.
long, but it's good.
That's okay. Bacardi bean. Very sad. I hate that that happened, but he did make a beautiful song and tribute out of it. So cool beans. Gordon was a national treasure. Yeah, I believe that. He made some beautiful songs.
He's
I
got a
mean,
lot of great songs, Curtis. And if he hadn't wrote that song, I don't know if we'd even remember it today.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
You
know a
know,
damn thing about it.
and Gordon was good at writing story songs like that. He was not afraid to write a long story song. And don't get me wrong, he had 3 or 4 minute hits in the top 30 as well.
Yeah, right
He would
on.
write it all, but he was not afraid of writing. When he had a subject that he was passionate about, he was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do a 6 minute song about this because I like it. I like the topic, right? And that's
Hmm.
why I have such. I think that's why I think he's a Canadian legend to me. Like I just love the man. I love
Cool.
him. So totally.
That's cool.
And
Well,
I'll get emotional and choked up. So I'll
oh,
shut
it's
the fuck.
okay.
I'll
No,
shut
it's
the
okay.
fuck.
You got anything to promote or any words to say before we thank everybody in the
Well,
chat
I
and move
actually,
on?
believe it or
Go ahead.
not, I actually got on my lazy ass last night, and I put up Martin Briley's first album from
Nice.
1981. So if you want to go to my channel and just go in, check out my God, what is it? I don't know. You can look it up. You look
YouTube.
it up when you do the thing where you look up
The-
all the songs or albums.
Yeah.
I don't
Dur, dur,
remember what it's
dur.
even called.
Okay. Okay. You're
But
basically the playlist that you have going on.
playlist, that's the word. Yeah, I
There we
just added
go.
it to the playlist last night. And Martin Brawley, I put his first album from 1981. And I did actually mention, like, this guy is probably completely unknown by most of you. Uh, but he's still going. He's still alive. He's
Oh,
still
that's
doing music.
cool.
Oh, God, he's been going, like, since the 60s, probably. And he's probably an old fucker now, but,
Right.
he's been producing albums. And I think he was even connected to Prague in his early days, though I didn't look into that. I just looked at his solo career, and this was the first solo album. Martin Briley's, I can't even think of the name. Jesus, I'm screwed up, but it's on
Mm,
my playlist if you look it up.
okay.
And he ended up doing a lot of, I think, a lot of film music after his, solo career kind of bombed out and he wasn't selling albums. So I think he's done a lot of music soundtracks for films and shit in the later
Okay.
years.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
yeah. So I mean, I'm not an expert on him, but that album is it's actually really really good. I'm sad that most people have never heard of the guy because there's a lot of good stuff. It goes from lighthearted songs like "I Want a Milkshake," which is funny as hell. And
Hmm.
then he ends, I think, side one. He ends with something about life, where he's like, "When I'm old and blind, it's just like really depressing, but it's kind of true, right? You know,
Yeah.
how you'll help me out when I'm feeble and almost dead. Like, you got to listen
Wow.
to it. It's really good though, because he goes, it's like taking a bite out of life. I'll take a bite out of life. I'll take a bite out of the flesh that keeps me alive or whatever. And then he goes on to the later years when you're feeble. It's a really good song.
And who was this again? Because I'm looking at your playlist right now.
Martin Bradley. Hey, maybe I can
Right.
help. I'm give me some fuck. Let me find it. I'm such
I
an idiot.
think. No, you're fine.
No, I
I
got
think
it.
I've got it. Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, full playlist. Okay, I'm going for full playlist because that usually does my comments and all the songs. Because I know if I don't get it right, sometimes it'll fuck everything up.
Right.
I'm going to post it. I'm posting it there. Posting it on Cosme and here. And I'm going to post it. Why not post it in the public chat as well? Anybody that wants to take a look.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, it's what it's called is Martin Briley Fear of the Unknown from 1981.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
got 10 songs. I found them all. It's not an easy album to find because it's like who cares about some guy nobody's noticed in like 45 years, right? But he's really good. Uh he's got some good rockers, he's got some goofy shit. He's got some really deep stuff like A Heart of Life is the end of side one where he talks about getting older and getting feeble and having people to feed him and care for him. It's a very profound song for 1981, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause he was like a young man when he wrote this shit too, right? So he's looking
Wow.
forward to his life like 30 or 40 years later. And anybody that has the wisdom to write something about them decades later, I give them a thumbs up for sure. Uh, but yeah, there's so much catchy stuff too. It's a really good album. It's balanced, right? It's got a lot of rockers, a lot of fun stuff. Then it's got a couple of crazy, like Milkshake is hilariously goofy. I love that song so much. That's the one that probably got my attention with Martin Bradley first because it's like the third song on the album. It's like just under 4 minutes, but it's like he goes into a restaurant and he gets the waitress. He's like, I feel like a milkshake. And the waitress, she comes over and sits on him and she's got no panties on, right? Like you
Oh,
gotta
wow.
you gotta
Nice.
hear this. This is a great song. Uh and she's like, she took my order and she bit into my pickle. It's lyrics like that,
Oh,
right? You got to hear it.
wow.
It's so funny. I laugh my ass off every time I hear that song. So yeah. Martin was ahead of his time. I think he was really great, and of course, he was just one of those minor British guys that nobody fucking ever noticed, unfortunately. So
Yeah, that happens. Well, I haven't set up the times yet, but next week I'm going to try to do uh, my usual stuff. I'm going to try to do Once Upon a Time. I'm going to try to do Moonlight and Dark Shadows, and if nothing else, my Constitutional series. And we'll see what other random stuff that I do. So let's
mm.
call it a stream. And I love all of you guys. Thank you for watching Dark Shadows. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm wondering where Barnabas Collins is going. I hope he comes back to being more good than evil. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Night, everybody.
Good night.